Welcome to Culross Palace, built between 1597 and 1611 by Sir George Bruce, the Laird of Carnock. The palace was constructed in two phases between these dates, the earliest part being the south block and the latest part being the north block. Bruce was a successful merchant who was knighted the year that Culross Palace was finally constructed. George was a successful merchant who was considered a pioneer of engineering due to his development of the world's first underwater coal mine that extended under the seabed. He was successful in trading with other ports in the Forth and trading with the Low Countries of Europe and Sweden. Culross Palace was constructed using materials from across Europe including pine from the Baltics, red pan tiles and Dutch floor tiles including Dutch glass. The palace was taken under the care of the National Trust for Scotland after a long period of being used as lodgings for private individuals. This period of tenancy can be seen by just looking at the doors in the palace, which contain numerous keyholes because it was often easier just to place a new lock on the doors and remove the old ones once a tenant moved out. National Trust for Scotland have restored the 17th century garden at the rear of the property and the Renaissance paintwork which was restored in 1932 and again in the 1990s by Historic Environment Scotland. The property features art scenes painted into the woodworks including scenes such as the Judgment of Solomon. The property also features a strong room built before the days of the modern banking system. This room would have been used by the Lairds to protect important documents and items which you can visit today. Witches' marks, or more commonly known, ritual protection symbols, or apotropaic marks, can be found carved into the woodwork around the property. Who knows why? How long has Culross Palace been visited by its original inhabitants? Will we be able to document evidence of the paranormal? Reports include sounds of walking and shuffling from rooms above, often described as sounding like a party has been hosted above by the previous tenants due to the fact that these reports often come from staff when the building is not currently open to members of the public. Disembodied voices are often heard around the property. These can include the sounds of people responding to you with hmms. There has been other reports of objects moving, including veils from mannequins flying across the room and hitting members of the public in the face. The sightings of a cavalier have been spotted on the top floor of the south building, still patrolling the property and keeping it secure to this day.
I suppose I'll introduce myself. My name is Sean.
I'm Maxie. And you know me, I'm Linda.
You know Linda.
Thank you for having us in your home.
Yep. So, you might be used to people coming in and doing this because you've experienced Linda and her group in here. The way we like to do things is, at least for this evening, we are unaware of any information about who you are as a person. If you would like to communicate with us, we have all these devices available. The idea is, if we can get some information from you, we might be able to correlate it with Linda. I'll take it nice and slow and we can ask some short questions. So, could you tell me your name? Can you tell me what your gender is, please? Are you a male? Are you female? Could you tell me what it was like living here in Culross Palace, please? Is that a typical sound in here?
That's the heater just
Okay.
the thermostat.
Popping. Cool. Could you actually possibly make a bump in this room? Let us know where you are. So you can feel free to touch us. If you could make a bang somewhere if you'd like to know it, let us know where you are and let us know that you can hear us. I don't think I'd be that comfortable because I don't want to be stuck in a small
I
space.
see.
That's someone walking?
No, it's like it was almost like swish.
Do you guys want to go through into the other room and then I can sit here and...
Yeah.
Is that alright? Yeah.
Oh, I've done that before a few times with guys from Radio Scotland.
Yeah.
Works every time.
So what I'll do is I'll set like a literally a 5-minute timer. And she's leave the room. We shall see. Okay guys. So I will start this off with, I will say all the pleases and thank yous that I can. So my name is Sean. I welcome you to touch me, if you would like. I welcome you to speak to me. You can speak to me right in my ear. I've had that happen before. Ask you kindly to attempt communication, whether it's physical or through speech. You could, if you would like to let me know that you're here and you're listening. Obviously I can't see you. Because I'm speaking to you from the year 2023. You could make a bang if you're able to, somewhere in this room. You poked my partner Maxine in the lower back. Could you poke me? Please? My goal in life is to communicate with people from the past. To confirm that there might be an afterlife. If you touched me, that would go a long way to proving that as a research purpose. That's my stomach. I do apologise for the burp. I just had a cup of tea. Can you maybe copy this? Okay. So I'm going to invite the two girls back into the room. If you do not want that, can you make that clear? If you make a bang in this room, then I'll know that they're definitely not welcome.
While you were in there talking, it looked like there was a shadow, like a person, and then when I turned my head, nobody there, and now when I'm looking, I can't see the shadow.
How tall?
Taller than me by a little bit. Like,
Can you imagine what this gut feeling, what they looked like? What they were wearing?
no, I'm not as good at that, but like,
In the one of the rooms where there's a mannequin with a dress, she thought it felt like there was a kid that likes to hide behind the dress. Which is,
that was the
yeah.
like behind skirts, but no, that was
Mm-hmm.
different.
It's definitely somebody who likes to stand there.
Yeah. No, see, that was different because in the other room it was just more of a feeling that there was a shadow.
I will sit
Do you want me
this.
to switch the light off? Are you alright?
Maybe, yeah, I think we could I can turn off. I mean, to be fair though, I'm very heavy, so I'd feel very
Oh,
bad.
these are IKEA stools. They're just made for lumberjacks and all sorts. Swedish.
Oh, that's nice and dark. Okay, so, is this floor different, or is it also a no woman zone?
You want me to tell you? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a female next door. Not so much in here, but next door.
Okay, guys, so obviously I said you could follow me from upstairs if you are here. Again, you can feel free to touch me. I have no hat on. My hair is loose. You can feel free to touch my hair. It's funny how bright that screen actually is when it lights a room up. I will just rotate it so that it only lights up the wall, and it'll be a little bit darker. There you go.
You find your seat.
Yes.
Makes more sense than you walking into
Yeah, true, and then I'm trying to fumble around in the dark. I end up touching something I'm not supposed to. And I don't mean any of the statues. So, I'm really struggling to think of questions that would be
related.
relatable, yeah.
Do you want me to ask them?
Yeah,
Okay,
feel free.
I'll just ask them. Hello everybody, you know who I am. It's okay, you can come into the room. Come and join us. Don't be afraid, we don't mean you any disrespect. I've just brought some friends here tonight to meet you and to speak with you. Don't be afraid. Come and join us. Come down into this room and just show us that you're here. And if you want a man to speak to, let us know. Sean will be happy to speak to you. And he's got lovely long hair you can play with.
Probably an interesting look though, because the sides are shaved. One of those modern styles. So yeah, you guys are obviously welcome. This is your residence, it's not mine. We are just here as guests, trying to make sure that this place can be preserved and your memory can be preserved. I'm completely comfortable with anyone here wanting to try and touch me or anything.
Just not a mannequin.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said upstairs. I've never experienced any sort of sensations of someone touching me from any location. So it would definitely be a first.
Just not a mannequin.
Yeah, I mean, we've got probably 5 more minutes before we will take a break. I do appreciate if you've tried to make communication. What we can do is we will just sit for the next few minutes in silence, and you can just communicate with us whatever way you see fit. Tell us anything you'd like, and I will start now. The next few minutes in silence, and you can just communicate with us whatever way you see fit. Tell us anything you'd like, and I will start now. As we run open my eyes out, it looked like
My eyes are playing funny business in here as well, by the way.
it was like I would describe it as like it was a couple of inches long, but it was like a little white sort of like mist thing that just went like, but it's like thin, like if you imagine like a wee mini snowman, and just like cut across over there.
Is that good or have you set?
Yeah, I do have a timer set. 40 seconds. Time my hair up. Put it back in the ponytail. Unless I'm about to find out they don't like it. Okay.
All the weird stuff going on my eyes is gone now, by the way.
I'm going to stop the timer before it goes off.
Can you take a note of the time? What time is it now?
Bang on 10:30.
Right, 10:30. So that it's on that so that we can check it like back
Well,
a
I
few
just
minutes because
Hearing in my head 12, 20, 20, 12. 12, 20, 20, 12. Whatever that means.
12, 20, 22.
Don't know what that means. That
Yeah,
will have
Sean.
scared the shit out of me.
Sean,
This
sort of
we're looking
area.
at the beauty chamber.
Is that where you saw the
Here.
see, I was getting
Cut across here.
oh here. So I closed my eyes for a few seconds
So
because
did I.
obviously like
I was sitting with my eyes shut and my eye opened
no,
up.
you'll see me. I was sat and I'm like, this is getting weird. So I just sat. I was like, I closed my eyes for a few seconds to see if that's, and then I opened them and it's gone. This place is different.
Buzzing.
This place is different than the places we've
I'm
been
surprised
before.
we haven't heard them upstairs, but then maybe they want more energies in. I don't know. They won't like it if it's women coming in. Or maybe just check
My
what's
wee light's dying. My wee light's been like
Oh, your light's
zapped of all
dead.
its- Yeah, it's been zapped of all its energy, so I'll need your beautiful person
That's
to
why I
get
carry like 2 or 3 torches. That should be working, I think.
Okay. There you go, Thank you, guys.
Did that sound like footsteps? I can't tell if it seems further away.
Take us from that way.
I'm not great direction.
Come and join
Well,
us.
I'm not hearing anything over there, and that's much closer, so it has to be that way.
Come and join us.
I feel like I've miscounted the candles because I originally thought there was 2 off, but then there's 3. I don't know if that left one was off.
Oh God, I didn't see that one. Can you put another candle off for us? You like that? We don't need them anymore because it's the end of season. You can switch them all off for me. That would be great. They're really good game, good fun.
So how do they turn off if they...
It's an automatic differ thing. But you can also switch them off from the bottom, just underneath them. There's batteries in there, but they get soaked up all the time.
Yeah. My hairs on my hand are standing up because I just felt a tickly sensation.
I just got it on my face. It was
Man,
literally
right.
seconds before you
Feel
did
it.
that.
Swish, I can feel the swirl.
Yeah. So this is this wonky floor?
This
This
is
is
the
wonky
one
floor.
that.
It's usually, I mean, it looks even more wonky because of the lines, but it's
Yeah.
usually got rugs on it, so you don't usually
Yeah,
Tell.
feel it so much, yeah.
Someone's shaking here. What's this?
So we should probably introduce ourselves again, just in case you haven't seen us go through the house. I'm Maxine,
I'm Sean.
Sean Buchanan, and you know,
And I'm Linda. Would you come in and speak to us tonight? I did ask earlier on if you would like to come and speak with us.
it would be lovely to chat with you.
Just checking if there's any hot spots on the chairs.
Switch the lights off.
Can do.
Make it better.
Yeah.
What Sean's got in his hand is called a camera. It takes your likeness.
Do you know that one's there? Don't know why that's there. What's in there? Oh. Whose is that? That's not. Is that yours?
Well, that might be one of the ones maybe
That Kirsty brought, maybe?
Yeah,
No,
Kirsty.
it's not ours because
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Yeah, I think Kirsty might
Don't know
put
that
that as a trigger, won't you? You sound like talking again. It's gone.
We are only going to be in this part of the house for another 15 minutes, so if you would like to speak to us and communicate, this would be your best opportunity.
But no pressure.
Sounded good, didn't it? If
Yeah.
only.
We actually,
But there's no pressure to speak to us if you don't want to. This is your home and it's about you being comfortable.
That's a shadow on the wall, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just, it looks like you've got a big scythe or a big sort of
You're looming over your
the
head.
Grim Reaper.
Could be an omen.
Let's take a picture of that. That's cool. I can't get my camera to go where it's setting. Sorry.
And this is the room that they would keep important things.
Yeah, this is the strong room. It's quite rare
Yeah.
to still have one intact.
It's a pleasure to be in here. Privilege. Can't imagine you would have had that many people in here.
Come and speak to us. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're happy that we're here, if you're happy that I'm here, you know who I am. Mandy, if you're here, please come and speak to us. Let us know. Come with the greatest respect. Well, I can't get my camera to work. It's doing weird things. Obviously not meant to take pictures.
Seems to be a theme tonight.
Yeah, a lot of.
The tech is acting up.
Just
I don't know. Watch me leave, and suddenly the SSD card's not a problem anymore.
yeah. Well, I've never had this setting on my camera phone before, and it's like, what the? I don't understand it at all.
See, it sort of feels like I can hear them talking. So
Yeah,
obviously,
no, every so often I just keep hearing sort of.
yeah, they're right there in that building. So
Yeah, I doubt they're going to be that loud,
You wouldn't
surely.
hear that.
This place is really big for when you're not looking directly at something, thinking you're seeing stuff in the corner of your eye though.
you still feel like you're seeing stuff.
Not all the time, just every so often. I don't know the place well enough though to be like, is it just a... You know,
I suppose that's the difference between working here, isn't it? You'll have a bit more experience with
I know all the things that have happened.
Yeah.
I just I could tell you, but I can't.
I want to let one of you go first though, because I just keep seeing
things
something and
coming
I don't know
out.
what it is and I'm not...
Comfortable with it.
No, it's not that I'm not comfortable, I'm just not super confident with it, you know?
Those quills are quite something.
Yeah.
They're
I'd love a
quite good
quill.
at dancing in the pot by themselves.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought I just saw something there beside mine, but it was like kid height and it was below me.
Kid height?
Yeah,
Does she come?
this is weird.
Kids,
I
how
don't-
big?
I don't know, like here.
Mhm.
Is that too tall? Or is that...
It was just odd. It was like when I turned and I went to come through, it was as if something was next to me, but then it's like it was that quick. It's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gone.
Every single time you kind of try and look at it, it just disappears.
But I would say yay height about like I'd say an 8-year-old.
Well, George Bruce, who built this place, had 8 children,
Yeah.
so there would have been quite a few going about. Do you know if it was a boy or a girl?
Ah, see, I mean, I didn't.
Instant gut reaction.
Yeah,
What
just
would you
girl.
say?
Just
Female.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I would say the height of an 8-year-old. I mean, we've got 2 kids. Adam's 10 and he's up here, but it was more like that height.
Yeah.
You know, by my waist.
Mm-hmm.
Random.
Okay.
now this doesn't want to play again. Every single time I'm inside, this doesn't want to play.
Oh, my eyes are struggling with it adjusting in the dark. It's funny because obviously it's paneling, but there's occasional bits in the building where there's a split in the panel and you can see through into the other room.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you were just looking at someone talking and suddenly you just see a shadow cut across, you know, but
See that thing there?
yeah.
It's a wooden pallet. We thought until this year, you can see the other end of it there. We thought that was just covering up some rubbly bit of an old fireplace or something like that. And that's original paintwork up there as well. But this thing here we found in sort of Victorian records was actually like a pull down bed.
Ah.
Like a press, you get these wooden boards that they would flip up against the wall with a wee nib and then pull them down, put a mattress on it and you've got an instant bed. Some of the houses that we rent out here in town have those oak presses. That was a metal one, according to Victorian sort of notes. So I don't suppose there's anything still there, but who knows? I don't know. It's been boarded up.
It's funny how you'd think these would be a modern idea, and somebody was like a fold-out bed.
People have been
It's smart. I know, it's crazy. We used to have this decked out like a family room with a table in the middle and stuff, because it is like away from the rest of the house. But now we've got monks chanting in here. It's Cistercian monks chanting. It's quite nice, with a drone, a sort of boom, boom, and it all kind of goes together, and it just makes it very peaceful.
We should probably introduce ourselves because we haven't been in this building investigating yet. So, hi, I'm Maxine.
My name's Sean.
And I'm Linda.
That's a door. Downstairs.
We're here today to hopefully communicate with you if you want to do that. No pressure though. I think that's Lynn. Can't tell. You won't be able to hear it, will you?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can. Right, okay. Okay, hi. If there's anyone with us, we would like to try and communicate with you. If you could tell us your name, please. Or if you would like to make a bang or a knock. That's
Did a bump happen there when you asked it? You heard it, yeah? Because I heard a bump. Maybe just go and double check where they are. Oh. I genuinely didn't see that panel and just headbutted it. It's okay.
You can laugh at him if you like. It was funny.
I just get the
That would be hilarious.
that same blooming laugh.
They're going together.
Sorted.
But the question is, were they already in there, or have they only just
I
went?
haven't seen them walking, so
Yes,
I don't know where. Unless there was somebody walking out in the lane there.
Yeah.
It did sound like them,
Yeah.
living in the lane like that.
So because when you asked the question for the bump, I heard a.
In case you weren't here
That's what's
earlier, I'll reintroduce myself. I'm Maxine.
I'm Sean.
You know
And
that.
I'm Linda.
We came here to hopefully communicate with you. We very much appreciate being in your home. Try and remember again a few seconds. Wasn't me.
That noise was me
That was you. Okay.
on the grip. I'm just placebo myself because as I did it, I thought I heard a man talk, but
Maybe.
pretty sure I just placeboed myself.
Maybe not. If you hear it back.
What was it like living in this house? Was it a busy location? Did you enjoy hosting guests? Our friend Kirsty left some cards on the floor. I'm sure she invited you to move them. So you can feel free to do so if you want to touch them.
You don't have to do it while we're here. You can feel free to do it after we leave. There's no pressure to touch any of them anyway. It's entirely up to you.
I'm just going to do a walk around this room. So you can feel free to come and touch me or interact. Were you guys hearing any kind of like high pitch, like it's a bird? It's so hard to focus with these headphones. Okay. Could you show yourself? Can you make a bang or come and speak to me?
What was that?
The rumbling? The wardrobe.
Alright.
Do you want to go through the dining room?
Yeah.
So many times different folk, including myself, the staff room's down below here, and you hear
The footsteps on the
loud
floor.
Coronation Day. It was like, I thought my colleague had come in earlier than me, and it was like rushing around, like trying to clear things up before you came upstairs.
Yeah.
She wasn't in yet.
My name's Maxine.
My name is Sean.
And Linda.
I really appreciate being in your home. It's beautiful. Is there anybody here who would like to talk with us? If there is, could you tell us your name? Or anything about you? We'd love to hear it.
How cold is your face? Because mine is absolutely blood.
I'm just not being able to feel anything anymore.
I should have had a round one to put on the stairs. They've got it. I think they took. Well, if you've got one,
They
took it.
took it, yeah. With a periscope as well, but it's broke.
We're hoping to get more
Equipment next year.
yeah.
So, we're just having a wee laugh about what we like to do in life. Was this room full of happiness? Could you make a noise and let us know where you are if you're here? So, John is the colonel.
He's looking at you.
Okay, so he is here.
That's him by night. I'm a lady.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah. And the
To
other
be fair-
the other portrait is of him in his normal.
Do you know the funny thing is I never actually looked at that and thought that was anywhere near female attire. I genuinely thought it was.
Just fancy men.
Yeah.
Well, it is fancy menswear, but it's his fancy menswear.
Yeah.
Can you switch any candles off? You're good at that. Or move the chandelier. That would be fantastic if you could do that. Just to prove that you're here. Could make it sway a wee bit.
Oh, and I lost my phone.
The way you just poked it right out of your hand, out of your thing.
Oh, I'm. Oh God, my.
Is your stuff going weird?
Yeah, like I don't know if it's the SD card slot in the camera, if it's damaged, but it was like it just literally took a freak out there and said,
Right after we asked if you want to play.
Hi, I'm Zara.
And I'm Sean. We're the founding members of West Scotland Paranormal Research.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Please make sure to like, subscribe and share on whatever platform you're viewing us from. Please make sure to check us out on social media at Facebook, Instagram and YouTube under West Scotland Paranormal Research, or you can find us as WSPR Scotland.
Check us out on Patreon for early access and exclusive content.
After every investigation, we will be releasing a podcast so we can analyse the evidence with you, the viewer at home. I'm Sean.
I'm Zara.
And you're watching West Scotland Paranormal Research.